Well, Andre Ward is looking for a comeback.
But it's one name that I brought up before that when you say that name, I can see myself fighting him. Present day, today. If the business was right and if everything was right on that front, me and Anthony Joshua. That's a fight that I would take at Wembley Stadium.
Anthony Joshua? And yes, there are people out there who actually believe Ward could win. Take a look at this poll. 44% are picking Ward. People have lost their minds. And it does kind of sadden me because Ward was that perfect example of how a fighter's career should go. Retire on your own terms, healthy and wealthy. Ward has always been a smart guy inside and outside the ring, and with his commentary and his new podcast, he seemed like he was doing really well for himself. Now, I'm not saying that he's broke or he needs the money. I'm just curious why a 41-year-old coming off an 8-year layoff is looking to fight one of the best heavyweights of this era. If he was calling out somebody around his weight class, it'd still be a bit crazy, but a bit more reasonable than a heavyweight. Ward fought at 168 to 175, his career. And he's willing to call out Anthony Joshua, a 6'6", 250-pound heavyweight? I mean, what are you going to do? People are saying, well, he's a better boxer. Sure, he's a better boxer. Ward's more skilled. Ward's smarter. But once again, that 8-year layoff makes a huge difference, first of all. And second of all, skill could only do so much when you face a guy who's 5 inches taller than you and 70 pounds heavier than you, okay? Size and weight plays so much of a factor that skill can't match. Or I don't care how much of a good boxer you are. You ain't going to be able to beat a guy who's so much stronger than you and powerful than you. If AJ lands one clean on Ward's chin, he's out. This isn't like Roy Jones Jr. and John Ruiz where they're around the same build, same size. And John Ruiz wasn't as powerful, wasn't as big, wasn't as strong. And Roy Jones Jr. took advantage of that. Roy Jones Jr. actually matched John Ruiz's power as well. Ward does not have anywhere near the power, even in his prime, to even affect a guy like Anthony Joshua. I'm serious, guys. Skill could only do so much when you're fighting a guy like Anthony Joshua. And people are writing off Anthony Joshua like he's some bum, forgetting what his career was. Once again, one of the best heavyweights of this era. I get it. These past few years weren't the best for Anthony Joshua. Not what we're used to seeing, That loss with Daniel Dubois and then some pretty weak, lousy wins before that. His biggest win of the past few years wasn't even against a real boxer. It was against Francis Ngannou. Crazy knockout win, then gets knocked out in the 5th round against Daniel Dubois. I get it. It's easy to write him off. But he's still active, he's still young, and he's still Anthony Joshua, a former unified champion with multiple title defenses. This is Anthony Joshua we're talking about. Andre Ward is not beating him. Andre Ward is certainly not affecting Anthony Joshua at all. And also, never trust a fighter when they say that they are retiring the first time. But I actually thought Ward was that exception. Ward was really staying true to that. Why? Because he was smart. He was smart with his money, smart with his wealth, a family man, staying true to that. I thought he was the exception. It seems not. I guess my saying stays true then. Never trust a fighter when they say they retire for the first time. We see it all the time. They come back. They always come back. They always come back. And Andre Ward, after an 8-year layoff, 41 years old, they always come back. It's a shame. It's really a shame. I don't know if it's for the money. I don't know if it's for the attention. I know Andre Ward was calling out Anthony Joshua back when he was fighting. I do know that. Even then, Anthony Joshua would have destroyed him as well. So he wants to fight Anthony Joshua in Wembley. I get it. The money, that's a huge money fight. Easily making over $10-20 million for that. If anybody actually wants to put the money for that. But if it's for the money, just fight Jake Paul or somebody. I mean, I've been saying Andre Ward should fight Jake Paul. I think that would be a solid fight. And I get it. Nobody likes Jake Paul anymore, but Jake Paul has been fighting these guys now. Jake Paul's been putting in the work. If Andre Ward really wants that money, he could collect a $2-3 million check for a Jake Paul fight. And could probably beat Jake Paul. He gets both the money and the attention, if that's what he's looking for. I just don't know what he's really looking for right now. I don't want to ever see him call out Canelo. Canelo will destroy him. I don't want to see him call out Benavidez. That's why I said it'd be more reasonable to call out guys around his weight class, but it's still crazy. Alrighty, I don't know what Andre Ward's doing. It's sad to see. I don't want to see these fighters go in there. 8-year layoffs. And I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to feel less bad about these fighters who come back. Because they're grown men. They make these decisions. If they want to get in that ring again and get smacked around, get more damage to themselves, I mean, it is what it is anymore. We should be done trying. We should be done trying, saying, no, don't do it. Please don't do it. They're grown men. They have grown men around them making these decisions. They can make their own decisions. And if they want to get smashed to bits, then they get smashed to bits. It is what it is. But this right here, Andre Ward, I don't even know. People have lost their minds also thinking that Andre Ward could actually beat Anthony Joshua. But he's lost his mind. They lost their minds, guys. No way. I doubt we see it. But still, the fact that he's kind of serious about this, It's just ridiculous to me. Let me know down below in the comments. Please tell me you don't think Andre Ward would actually beat Anthony Joshua. I can't believe we're even having this conversation. I'm out, guys. Peace.